Hello guys and welcome to a new BeamNG drive series. Now this series is going to be very short videos. We might post maybe 2 or 3 in a day, like within half hour of each other maybe. I'd like them to be in separate videos, but we can think of them as being together basically. So we're at Dunsfold, known to most of you as the Top Gear test track. That's what it's actually called, Dunsfold. It's Dunsfold Aerodrome or whatever it's called, but think of it as the Top Gear test track because it's what it is. So I found a way. I've looked in settings of BeamNG. We've got a way to record lap times, and we're gonna over the series I'm gonna make like an Excel spreadsheet, and you guys can see the best lap times of everything that's gone round. And yeah, so we'll see what we can do with it. So I've done a bit of testing in the Gavril D series to make sure I sort of understand this track. So the plan is to do 2 laps in each car, and we'll take the fastest lap out of those 2. If they're massively apart, we'll do another one, because it might have been that I've made a mistake or whatever. So these videos will probably be about 5 to 7 minutes long, not too long. This one might be a bit longer because I'm doing an intro. So we're going to put it in the cockpit cam, and I will go up here. I'm on the start-finish line, obviously, you can see. Make sure we're on the start-finish line each time. Obviously it doesn't really matter, because when we click start hot lapping, it'll create a checkpoint, and every time we go past that checkpoint, it will pick it up anyway. So here we are. I think we'll use the driver's cam, or maybe we can use the relative cam. I think we'll use the relative cam. Anyway, so all I have to do up here now, I need to try and time this okay. So we want to right, we'll sit here then, and 1, 2, 3, go. So we started our lap at exactly the same time that started, and you can now see there's a timer in the top left corner, and that's our time. So I mean, I'm not sure how well this circuit compares to the real life Top Gear test track in terms of lap time, so we'll wait and see. I've done a bit in a Gavril D series and the times are roughly accurate, but obviously things like the Gavril D series don't actually exist. So here we are round, I think it's called I believe this corner is called Chicago, the first corner. I'm pretty sure that's what they called it. And then the next one obviously is Hammerhead. And then they've got I think it's called the follow through or something. And then you've got that corner that hasn't really got a name. It's just like the second to last corner. And then Gambon is the last one, named after Michael Gambon, who I think took that corner quite weirdly when he went round. When he did it. Whoa! Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh dear! Okay, so that's why we do 2 laps. Because I'm bound to mess it up on my first lap, because I've never driven this car round this circuit. So hopefully that's a great idea to you guys as to why on earth I am doing this. Now if you guys want to see, I won't do it for these first lot that I'm doing, but if you guys want to see replays of the laps, as in when you watch Top Gear you get the cinematic sort of views from the track. You don't get so much cockpit cam from the Stig who's driving. You don't get much of it. So we'll see really what we can do. Oh wow, I've messed up this lap so much. So we'll stop again. That lap was totally messed up anyway. So we'll stop the timer, back ourselves up, end top lapping. So that lap there was a 2:01 rubbish lap. Obviously we did mess some things up. So this time we'll try and go without, messing stuff up. 1, 2, 3, go. And we'll see what we do this time. So So obviously that first time was sort of like getting used to the car. It wasn't really a proper lap time. We did pretty badly. You get some great FPS at this track as well because it's a pretty empty track, so that's nice. I've always found this corner difficult, and I think I got it right like the first time. Like when I did the last lap, and sadly that last lap was sort of bad. So we'll try and do it in one lap. If I'm not satisfied with the lap, then we will do another one. I think in real life with their celebrities, they give their celebrities like 5 laps around the track. But I'm pretty sure Stig only gets 1 lap. I'm not totally sure. So we'll try and do like 2 laps, I think, is the plan. Obviously if this one goes wrong, we will just have to do another one. So here going through Hammerhead, this is where we spun out last time. If you're ever going to get understeer on a car or oversteer, you can expect it there because it's such a tight corner. Now don't expect me to be as good as the Stig. Obviously I'm not, because I'm not a professional racing driver, so... So it's normally flat through there. In the D series it wasn't actually flat through there, amazingly. Obviously clip the curb to get the quickest lap. At least that works in real life. I'm not sure whether it works in BeamNG universe. I've found sliding it slightly into this corner seems to be pretty good, because you can get, obviously, if you watch Top Gear, Stig sort of cuts the course, doesn't he, a little bit, and across the line. I think that lap went pretty well. 1 minute 49.157. Cool. Very cool. And there we have it, guys. This is the result. I paused the recording and I've made the spreadsheet and now gone over to the spreadsheet. This is the time. Now, I will order it. Obviously, once we get more, I can order. Once we get more cars, I can order the spreadsheet properly. But for now, obviously, there's only one car on here. The ETK I-Series 2400. It was an automatic and it is the non-convertible / cabriolet version. Basically the non-convertible, and its time was 1 minute 49.157 seconds. Obviously, let's just put that in there. Obviously, it's seconds, but you know, well, it's minutes and seconds. So I'll put minutes dot seconds dot milli. Oh, I'll just put time. It's obvious, isn't it? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.